Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now if you know this channel, then you'll know that I do a date run of every single old pre-decimal denomination of coin, including all the silver coins and therefore including all 50% silver. So between 1920 and 1947, all coins that were silver actually were half silver. Now you may also know that I've been sort of collecting off to the side a big box full of 50% silver, all doubles, so coins that I've got in my collection. And as a side note for this video, I do have one of every single 50% coin. So for every denomination, every year, or 50% coin, I have the full set. And then all the doubles are in this big box of silver, like you can see on screen here. But I do not know where the best of my condition coins lie. So for instance, my best 1946 Florin may be the one on my date run, or it may be in this box. And this is the purpose of today's video. I'm going to be tipping out this whole box of silver all over the table, a massive mound of silver there, as you can see. And I'm going to go through all these coins and find the best condition of each year of each denomination and swap it out with one on my date run if it's better. So I will be upgrading all of my date runs to the highest quality of coin that I own for every single one of these coins. So enough talking, let's get looking through all that silver. So as you can see now, the first step after pouring all the silver out onto the table is to organise it all into the denominations. So 3 pences that I've got in the box to the back, 6 pences, shillings, florins and half crowns. So I'm going through now, of course this is all sped up, going through now and organising them into the relevant denominations to then further organise and find the best condition coins and of course hopefully find upgrades for the ones currently in my date runs. So there we go, that's all done now. Got some 3 pences there in the box, got a little mini mountain of 6 pences here as we can see in lots of little stacks. We then have 3 piles of shillings there, 3 piles of florins here and 3 towers of half crowns here as we can see, ready to go through and further organise. So I'll begin now by going through these denominations with 3 pence again, looking for the best coins. So again, in denomination order, I've gone with the 3 pences first, sorting them out. So the ones that aren't as nice are here. Some of the star finds are here. We'll get a little quick zoom in. Very nice, very nice. Now I did find a little bonus here. I'll zoom back out. I did find these 2 in there. We have a 1919 and 1911. So these are ones that are both sterling silver, not 50%. So they can go into the sterling box. Very nice. Get that away. And I've got here the tray, and we can see if there's any upgrades for my collection for the first denomination of 3 pences. So firstly, 1921 looked quite nice. So where is my 1921? Here's the one for my collection. We can compare. It's close. I think just because of the discoloration on this one, this is actually an upgrade. So there we go, the first upgrade, this 1921. That was very close though. We then have this date, which is this is 1920, so that is this one here. What do we think? I think it is more defined because of the darkness. So although it has got a bit of dirt in there, I personally prefer it. That's all it is with coin collecting, which coin you prefer, it really is. So I prefer this one to this one. So there we go, another upgrade, very, very nice. Back in the tray. I've then got this one. This is 1932. Looked quite nice. Here is my 1932. Oh no, this is a beauty. Lovely luster on that. Not an upgrade. Then the final 2 here. 1938. There's the other one, the one I had already to the right. No, I think this one's better than the one I already had. And finally, 1922, which is here, which is best. Again, a bit dirty actually, discoloration. This is an upgrade. Very, very nice. Now on to the 6 pences. As you can see now, I'm now sorting the 6 pences. I've got loads of 6 pences, way more than I thought. So I've got a little mini 6 pence, silver 6 pence coin hunt going on here, hunting out those best condition, good quality coins that are potential upgrades for the collection. So let's see how many of them are upgrades for my collection. So these are the ones I found from going through the best quality of each of these dates. And here we have the tray. So once again, we'll look for upgrades. We'll go in date order. So first up, 1920. Ooh, it's hard to say. I think this is a stronger strike, but a bit more. I'm going to say the original is best, but of course, that is a very close call there. We then have this one, 1921. That is lovely. How good is my one I have? Oh, it's also lovely. Ooh, it's a tough choice again. This one looks a bit shined, to be honest. This one is actually very, very nice indeed. I'm going to go with the original again. We then have 1922. How good's my 22? Again, I think it is better. We then have this one, 1924. That's the one. I think this one is just best. We'll put that one back in the tray. Then we have this one here, 1925. Now, having had just a look at it a moment ago, I think this is also going to be not an upgrade. Yeah, not quite an upgrade, but close. This is the next one, 1926. Again, having had just a look at it, doesn't look to be an upgrade. No, not that one. Okay, we should get one upgrade at least. Come on. Here we go. 1927. How about this? Oh, it's close. A bit of dirt. No, I think the original is best. Still, once again. I then pulled out a 1930, as most of the ones I saw were very worn. That is an upgrade. There we go. Our first upgrade. This is the new one. An upgrade for the collection. Happy days. I then got this 1932, very shiny, a bit dirty. We'll see what I've got in the tray. I've got this, but do you know what? Just because I prefer this, but this is better, arguably. Hard to call for now. I'm keeping this. I like them a bit more, not really sort of oily looking and dirty. So keep the ones you like, is my advice. We then got this 36, very, very common date. How good is the condition of the one I've got in there? Now, I think that is an upgrade. Ugh, oh yeah, that is a beauty. Into the tray, get rid of that one. Finally, I've got the penultimately, this luscious 1942. Bit of damage or dirt to the obverse, but really, really shiny coin. And the one in my date run is here. Oh yeah, definitely an upgrade. Nice condition for the tray there. That is an upgrade. And then finally is this 1946, the final year of 50% silver, and I believe of another upgrade. Oh yeah, very nice upgrade. And now on to the shillings. To save time, I've got the shillings out already. Now they're in two sets here. The top row is the ones from that box I've got, so the ones that were from all the other ones mixed in, and the bottom rows are the ones that were in my collection. So we'll quickly go across now and choose the best one from each of the rows. So the new and the old. So out with the old there, out with the new. This one's best, get rid of that. Very close here for the 1924s. That is a bit better, I'd say. Get rid of that one. That's quite nice, 1926. That was a bit more pronounced date though, so I'm going to keep that. Now here's an interesting thing. I have this is the 1927. Now I didn't actually have the old style design. I just had the new one, so I've got one of each there for 1927. That's pretty cool. Then got 1930, this new one, much better. Getting rid of that. 31 and 32. The new 31 is better, but the old 32 is better, I want to say. So that's the top row. Then on to these ones. 1934. The original is good. 35, the new one is better. 39, the new one is better. 40, I'm going to keep that one, I like the toning. 42, that's probably the nicer one, get rid of this. 43, this one is nice, don't need the new one. And 46, the old one is the best. Do I get those in? Got a nice amount of upgrades there. On screen there is the number of upgrades you've just seen. And all of these will now be going into the tray as upgrades. So here we have the best condition of the florins I've just been through. We have a nice 1920 and 21, some of the earlier dates, and then some nice, lovely ones here of the end of George VI's reign. So let's see what coins are upgrades now. The top is my previous 1920 and 1921, and here are the ones I found, the best ones I found, 1920 and 1921. As we can see, both clear upgrades for the tray. Here we have the next three dates. Now 1922, by the way, the ones to the top are my upgrades, or the ones that I found that could be upgrades. These are the originals here. Now, I think we've got a clean sweep there. All three are better, the top ones. Actually, no. This one is better than that one. So 2 upgrades and 1 staying the same for these next 3 dates. This is my original 1930 florin. Here's the upgrade, but it is not an upgrade, keeping the original for the 1930. And then finally, here we have my current 1942 and 1944, the ones that were currently in the date run. And here are the 2 I've pulled out of my box. We've got a lovely, let me just zoom in a bit here, because this is really lovely. An absolutely gorgeous 1944 there, almost certainly an upgrade, and a very nice 1942. So the 44 there, definitely an upgrade. Having a look at this 42, my original one, quite nice. That one isn't as nice. I think it's going to be an upgrade. The 44 is an upgrade, and the 42 will be kept. Now then, onto the half crowns. As we can see here, a handful of good condition ones I've pulled out from the box as potential upgrades for my collection. So once again, for the final time, we'll compare these to the originals and see if they are upgrades for the collection. So let's zoom in, focus in a bit here. We'll begin with 1920. So here is my one that I found in my box, and there to the left is the original. And I think to begin things off with the half crowns, definitely an upgrade over here. So the first one is an upgrade for my half crown date run. Moving on to 1921, there's the one from the box. What's the one looking like from my collection? There it is, and I think that's 2 for 2. Another upgrade from the box, another upgrade for my collection to be kept in the best quality possible. Now then, on to 1922. Again, to the left is the one in my collection. To the right is the new one, well, not new, but the one I found from my box. And I think we're going to have to go 3 for 3 here. 3 out of 3 so far are all upgrades to be put in the half crown collection. Here is my 1923 from the collection, and there's the one I found. Now the 1923 originally I had was terribly dirty, so a no-brainer. This coin is way worse than this one. So this one is now 4 in a row new half crowns for the collection, doing very well for my half crown date run. Now on to 1928, and ooh, look at that, that is dirty. So that's 5 in a row on a winning streak here. My half crown date run is looking very, very nice after this. The next date I have is 1936, and look at that beauty. It could be a 6 for 6 here. Could be our 6th upgrade in a row. And yeah, looking at the original one, or the one in the collection, definitely this new one is an upgrade to be added into the collection. So 6 out of 6. On to 1940, can we get 7 out of 7? Oh no, that is a beauty. My original one is a beauty, so they're 6 in a row. 7th one is not an upgrade, but you can't moan at that. We then have 1942, lovely condition. Is this an upgrade? Let's see. Yes, it is. Bit less dirt and more luster. So there we go. Another one for the collection. So that's 7 so far for the collection to be upgraded. On to 1944. A very nice looking coin. How is the one in my collection looking? We find it in here somewhere. There it is. 1944 in the collection. Not as good. So there we go. The 8th half crown. So that is a full pound of half crowns upgrade, as in £1 sterling of half crowns, added in as an upgrade for the date run. So very worthwhile doing. There we go. Definitely, like I say, a worthwhile task. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. If you have done so, then please leave a like, subscribe down below, and of course a big thank you for watching. So I'll see you again soon with some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.